Oh yeah, welcome back to Suck My Nasdaq. I wish I had enough energy to get this all out to you, but this is what happens. This is what happens when you have a market where everybody wants to ignore all the facts. The fact that our houses are not worth as much money as they were. The fact that the financials are getting destroyed. If you're out there and you've been doing this as long as I have we ever had a real bull market without the financials going up with it? You can't have the market rallying with Goldman Sachs and Merrill Lynch and Morgan Stanley and Lehman Brothers getting hammered. You can't be going crazy jumping into stocks when you got Citibank, the biggest and the best of them all, getting destroyed. Now you're wondering why I stay short the Qs all the time. It's a hedge. Now yesterday somebody was saying, I have no sympathy for you if you didn't cover yesterday. The reason I didn't cover all of it yesterday is because I think this is the beginning of something awful. We still haven't tested any of those lows from August. Imagine that. Am I saying that the Qs are going to go to 42, 43 and a half? Who's to say? I don't know. We could. We could go down another 300 points on a NASDAQ. Because if you're smoking the NASDAQ, oh yeah, you're scooping that shit up into your bowl by the handfuls like Scarface. Yeah, give me some NASDAQ. You're gonna get a hangover once in a while. You're gonna have to take some aspirin. You're gonna have to take some antacids. You're gonna have to throw up. You're gonna have the runs in the bathroom for a good 4 or 5 hours. You're gonna be shitting and puking, and that's what we're doing right now. Shitting and puking. Now, you know me, how I like to dwell on the negative. Because I want to talk about a stock I haven't talked about in a long time. It's Leap Wireless. I might have mentioned it on the show maybe a month or so ago because I was shorting it. They lost the deal. The stock is done. And what am I doing? I'm covering my short because sometimes I forget that the shorts, man, when a stock starts to go down, there's no bottom. You don't want to go near a stock that nobody knows how far it's going to go down. Same thing with shorting a stock. You never know how far it's going to go up. But when the stock starts getting hammered, man, it happens fast. Now with Crocs and Amazon, what that showed us, if anything, was that this market was built on air. If we could just poof, cut a stock in half like that, that's got to show you that we're vulnerable. And that's what is happening right now. Now yesterday was a bullshit because the market should have been gapped down like it is gapped down today, okay? And it wasn't. So you had to know that they were just holding it up to let us get short and destroy the market. Now today, we're gapping down this big, so I gotta think it's probably gonna be there's gonna be a rally in there somewhere, okay? But again, I don't wanna be holding stocks over the weekend long, for sure. I'm not covering the Qs, okay? If anything, I'm gonna be shorting more, maybe to save us all. Will I save the market again? I don't think so this time. But you gotta think, people still want the market to go up in December, right? But we're talking about option expiration next week. I'm going to be on a plane on Thursday, so you can imagine something amazing happening that day, and on Friday as well. But the funny thing is, what was I telling you about Dolby? Oh, right. Did I tell you to buy some Dolby that they're at 38? Because it's going to run into the earnings? If you don't know about Dolby, it's Dolby, surround sound. Any product that's built in America is licensed by the government to Dolby to install the 5.1 surround system. They have a monopoly. How could you not want to own a stock that has a monopoly? And Broadcom, look at that, it's green. That can't last. XM Satellite Radio, the merger looks like it's going to finally go through, so that stock has a little bit of a bottom. Sometimes you want to be long in all this, but right now, ooh, Limelight down to $9. Ghetto, you still in that straddle? That's why you do straddles, ladies and gentlemen, and that's why you play options. Now, I know I'm going off on a lot of different tangents this morning, but the whole idea of a straddle is because you're buying a call and you're buying a put. Now, you're thinking, make up your mind. It's like a guy who wears that jacket with every single team on it. You ever see those jackets? They really piss me off. There's these jackets and these pants that have patches of every single team in the NBA. Make a choice. Take an allegiance. Find one team that you like and wear that outfit, would you? You can't be a fan of the Clippers and the Milwaukee Bucks and the Knicks and the Nets, all right? Freaking make a choice. But with straddles, the choice that you're making is you're expecting a large move. So you buy the call and you buy the put at the closest strike price to where the stock is, hoping that the stock makes a big enough move to compensate for the losing side of the straddle. And if the stock continues to fall, you're going to make so much more money that you're not even going to care about the losing side. A la the Broadcom, a la the Win. And we also had the Riverbed. And we also had the DivX worked out. You lost on the 12.5 puts, but suddenly the stock went up 5 points. I cannot believe that. And now let's talk about Leap Wireless. I don't know if I even talked about Leap Wireless because my head's spinning right now. This is why I can't dwell on the positives. I was shorting that Leap, I think, in the 90s. And I made a little bit of money. The deal was off. The stock's done. It's down. I think it's down another 18 points. So what? Should I be happy that I'm making some money on these Qs short? What? That's down 78 cents. Yippee-ki-yay. So what? I got a stock that's down 18 points from yesterday, which I was short, I guess, like, what is it? 2 months ago in the 90s? You got stocks that were traded 100 that are all cut in half. That's why options can be your best friend. So that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to start focusing in on straddles and positions where you can take a small amount of money and make a grande amount of money. Wow, Leap is $40. You gotta be kidding me. Down 18 points. Congratulations to anybody who's still in the Leap short. Congratulations if you bought the Dolby. I would be selling the Dolby today because I think the market's gonna still reign supreme and take every stock down. But like yesterday when we weren't gapped down on the Cisco numbers, you had to know something was up. And that's why the market got destroyed like it did. They suckered people in the morning. But now that it's gapped down this much, chances are we're going to have a little bit of a fade up, and then maybe we'll roll over after that. The bottom line is now is the best time to be a trader. I wouldn't be going short overnight. I wouldn't be going long overnight. If you're in stocks that you're not feeling comfortable about, dump them. Wait for another day. If you're an investor and you're thinking the long term, because is there a long-term investing strategy anymore? It seems like the best thing to do is try to just trade in and out and just move on, stay liquid, stay in cash, and short the Qs. 38.80 offer on the Leap, down 20. This is just stupid. Stupid. And the dryers. What's up, Yossi? See, you covered that short in the dryers. What's it down? Another 12 points? You never know what's going to happen. You never know. That's why stay strong, stay liquid, and wow, 37.50. You got to be out of your minds. Exactly. And I'll be back. Down 30.